Readers, remember that yesterday we asked who, what, when, where, why, and how questions to help us make sure we were growing our understanding of a topic. And today we're going to be asking questions again. We're going to be thinking about details. We learned about details in Module A when we were studying fiction text. In fiction text, we learned that details are pieces of information an author shares with us that are in the story. We learned that those details are things like the characters and the setting and the major events. It's a little bit different when we're talking about informational text. When we're talking about details in informational text, we're talking about pieces of information that the author shares with us that are about the topic. We're talking about the facts, the true pieces of information that the author gives us that teach us about the topic they're writing about. We talk about key details, those very important facts that the author really wants us to learn about the topic. Today we're going to be using those key details or facts to help us ask some questions about our story. When readers want to take key details, also called facts, and turn them into questions, here's some steps they can follow. First, create a T-chart and label it with facts and questions. You're really good at T-charts now. You know how to do that. Then you look back at the story and find a fact. After that, you turn the fact into a question. Let me show you how to do that using page 193 of the text we just read. So go ahead and turn there if you're not there yet. This page was all about a beaver's home. So I need to look back in that story and find a fact and write it on my T-chart. Here's the fact I found. The lodge keeps the beaver safe and warm. That's a fact, a true piece of information about the topic. So I wrote it on my T-chart. Then I need to turn the fact into a question. I can use my questions readers ask chart, my who, what, when, where, why, how questions to think about a question I could ask. I decided that I'm going to start my question with the word what. What keeps the beaver safe and warm? Do you see how I did that? I took the fact, the lodge keeps the beaver safe and warm, and turned it into a question. What keeps the beaver safe and warm? The lodge. So I can find a fact and turn it into a question, and that's going to help my brain grow knowledge about this topic of animals and their homes. Now I want you to try. I want you to find page 196 and reread the text on that page. I want you to think, what is a fact from this page, and turn it into a question. Then go to the next Nearpod slide and record both your fact and your question. You can either type it in the box or you can just hit the record button and record yourself answering the question.